Hey guys, let's talk some gold today. T. Hello silver fans, this is T and you're in the place to be for precious metals, education, acquisition, and entertainment. In today's episode, I talk about my trip to the local coin shop, the LCS. We talk a little bit about the gold to silver ratio. We talk about diversifying one stack and my gold acquisition philosophy. And of course, I show you some gold. Hey, I know you're used to seeing silver presented in front of you, but I hope you like this video. And if you do, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Now, on with the show. So I took a little trip to the LCS today, and I was looking for cheap gold. And what I mean by cheap gold is gold that I can acquire as close to spot as possible. I don't go for fancy numismatic gold very much. I typically go for the gold that A, I can afford, and B, it's the gold that is valued because of its gold content, not so much the numismatic value. Here's an example of something I definitely wouldn't buy. Maybe you would. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, but I certainly would not purchase a coin and pay an extra premium just because it has the designer's signature. As a matter of fact, I don't even care for this design to begin with, but I certainly wouldn't pay extra for the designer's signature. And that's just me. And this leads to my gold acquisition philosophy. I do my very best to find gold that I know I can purchase and liquidate and feel pretty good about it when the time comes to liquidate. So, I don't want to pay X amount of dollars over spot because something has some kind of extra special numismatic value. I assume that when I go to cash in my gold, if and when, and whether it's me in a pinch and taking from my gold savings account here, or my kids when it's time to sell off my precious metals, my assumption with my gold is that I am going to get my money back, or my kids are going to get their fiat based on the gold value and the gold value alone. So why would I pay extra for additional value when all I'm going to get paid on the other end is for the gold value? So that's the way I look at it, and that's why I'm not afraid to purchase some gold that's a little beat up and junky and et cetera, because I just know I'm getting back the gold value when I go to cash in. Now, I do think it's important to diversify one stack. What I mean by that is that, I am T, the silver stacker, and things have gotten a little bit out of whack lately. It seems like most of the second half of 2020, I was just concentrating on silver, and I do like to pick up some gold here to diversify. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket in silver. I like to diversify a little bit with gold, and things have gotten kind of out of whack, and especially since that GSR is down to a reasonable level. Over 2020, the gold to silver ratio went so high. It was up to 110, 120. I think even just a tad higher than that, in the high 120s. For those of you who aren't familiar with the GSR, the gold to silver ratio, that the value of 1 ounce of gold was equivalent to the value of about 110 ounces of silver. Now, which means, what that tells me is that silver was relatively cheaper than gold. It would take 110 ounces to equal 1 ounce of gold. Now that ratio's come way down, and it's gotten all the way down to the low 70s last I checked. Thanks to IndieXP Bullion. If you haven't seen IndieXP Bullion, check him out. He is a stacker out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and I happen to have lived in Indy for 9 years. So when I saw IndieXP, I subbed, and hey, I like this guy. He's real straightforward, and he gives you a report of what the metals are doing each day, and in that report he gives the GSR, the gold to silver ratio. So I think last time I checked, it was somewhere around the low 70s. So that is why in one of my previous videos I said, maybe I need to start thinking about gold a little bit more. Now when I went to the LCS, I was a little surprised. Here we are at the beginning of January. People just got their stimulus checks and things like that. And I thought, well, let me go see what I can find over there. The owner of my LCS, or one of the two owners, explained to me that what I was looking for, that low-end gold, close to spot, and another thing that I like to do is I like to diversify also my gold stack and not just get eagles. And to me, that's just kind of boring to get only eagles. But that's just me. I like a little diversity. I like to make things fun and interesting. And when it all comes down to it, the value is the gold. It's not the design on the gold or where it's from. The gold is the gold. And so for some reason, people like to shy away from foreign gold, but not me. I'll show you mine in just a minute. But anyway, back to my story. I went to the LCS, and I live in an area where there's a lot of different ethnic groups. And one of the owners was explaining to me that they've been wiped out lately. A lot of people had been coming in over Christmas and purchasing gold from their respective countries that they have an affinity for. And he told me that that's kind of like the common cycle. During Christmas time, during the holidays, people buy gold. And then once reality sets in and bills from Christmas start rolling in, a lot of people sell gold towards the end of January. So he told me to check back. He said he had some things, but not exactly what I was looking for. Things with high premiums, and I want no part of buying gold with high premiums. So anyway, that was my experience with the LCS today. Let me show you a little bit about my gold here. Here, I bought this one way back in the day. This is 2 peso, obviously from Mexico. And then I have this little maple here. And I have a little code here. I bought this on February 18th, 2006. And I paid $40 for this. There we go, my little 1/20th maple. I did buy one little 1/10 eagle. I paid this year. I paid in February. I paid $197.76 for this graded 1/10 eagle. I'm not quite sure why I bought the graded. I think this might have been my first ever graded coin I've ever purchased. But I guess one of the things, good things about buying this, if I ever put it on eBay, I think the buyers would have confidence that it's the real deal and not a fake gold eagle that they're bidding on. Then I have this $5 half eagle, and as you could see, pretty nice shape, but basically I got this somewhere very close to spot because of my philosophy that I explained earlier. Then I have 5 pesos here. And this is probably my favorite here, right here, this $5 Indian. I just love the design from these Indians, and they are beautiful to me. And even with this, you can see it's not perfect, but it's cool enough for me, and it's gold in my hand. And I thought this was interesting as well. You can find these even on the online bullion dealers for relatively cheap, these French roosters. And then I've got a sovereign. My guys at my LCS, at the time I purchased this, they had just a stack of them. And I picked one with the young queen as opposed to the older queen. And then last but not least, just for fun, throw in some Chinese gold here. Got a little panda that I acquired. And 2014, there you go. And so all this amounts to 1.33 ounces of gold, not a lot. And that's why I said, if you've been watching me for a while and seen some of my silver stack, things have gotten a little bit out of whack lately as far as my percentages. So since the GSR is down, I'm starting to consider gold. So keep an eye out in future videos. Most likely I will have some new gold to show you in the months to come. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you tuning in and spending some time with me. And I sure do appreciate it. And I enjoy making these videos, and I hope you enjoy them as well. So until next time, tea.